Hi everybody, we're back again from ICAST. I'm Ed Berger from the TackleDirect Pro staff. We're at Daiwa right now. I've got something really exciting to tell you. We're going to bring in one of our product specialists to discuss it. This is a reel that you really need to take a look at. Together, in just a second, you and me. Here we are back again. I've got Frank Murata here. Frank.
How you doing?
Thanks for coming over and talking to us about this great new Lexa. We have the Lexa 300 and the Lexa 400, and I'm going to let you take it off and talk about the 300 a little bit because you handed me this, and somehow I just don't want to let it go. So let's talk a little bit about the 300.
Let's start with the 300. What we did is Daiwa last year, we came out with the 300 size low profile level line reel. We wanted something high performance, which was a gap inside the Daiwa product lineup. So this is what we came up with. Performance-wise, it's a reel that's going to give you 3 different gear retrieves. The new thing about ICAST this year is we actually came out with a 5.1 gear ratio. There's 2 other gear ratios available, a 6.3 and a 7.1. The 7.1 actually comes with a power crank handle. The other 2 come with 100 millimeter dual paddle handles. The impressive part about this is that this reel is now putting out 22 pounds of drag.
That's incredible. And of course, and now you have the choice also whether you want to go for the cranking power or for the speed.
Exactly.
So that's a great option to have as well.
In all level lines, sometimes it's a little bit different that you're trying to create control on your backlash, or what we call professional overrun.
Exactly correct.
Okay. We have a magnetic system now, that you don't have to take the side plate off, and all it is dial up and down to the specific. The higher the number, the higher magnetics, the more control, less backlash, depending on what you're throwing.
Just a little bit easier for you to work.
Very much easier. Yeah. Now, with a reel of this size, you notice that in my hand, I have kind of small hands, but you can palm this reel very easily. What Daiwa did in our designs is that if you notice on the gearbox on below, it's below the rod handle itself. So what we did is we dropped the gearbox, we brought the reel seat down into the reel more, so when you look at the size here, you're actually palming it with this side there. So now it fits in the hand much easier.
Yeah, I guess that the alternative to that in a lot of cases, when they went with the bigger gearboxes, is they really did drop it down below the rod considerably.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's a big difference. Now, it's got a big brother.
Exactly.
Because I don't know how else to explain it. This is a monster bait casting reel.
Oh, it's one that now we have something that everybody's trying to throw bigger baits, heavier baits in salt water and so forth, and the old conventional reels are having a hard time for everybody to throw.
Right.
So because of that, now we come up with a larger model called the Lexa 400. You can see the difference in profile, the difference in size. This holds about 190 yards of 55-pound braid. This one will hold now an additional 100 yards, so now you're up to 300 yards of 55-pound braid.
This is a tuna reel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is going to be your tuna killer.
Yep. Yep.
More so than anything else.
And still, even though it's got the additional size and bulk, it still seems to fit kind of nicely in your hand.
It still
and you can
does.
still work it. And for a lot of those new topwater plugs that you're throwing for tuna or some of the bigger pelagics, you've still got that extra control over the rod to work
surface iron, poppers, things like
great
this.
For that.
Now you have the ability to throw a distance.
And you can throw it all day because it fits right in the palm of your hand. That's really super. Frank, thanks very much. This is the Lexa 300 and 400. This one's mine, right? I get to keep this one.
We'll see.
ICAST, the biggest sport fishing tackle show in the world. We're there. We're at Daiwa. Franks, thanks very much. We've got more live from ICAST coming to you real soon from TackleDirect. Stay right there. Don't you move.